What's up, man? Time for another look back on 50 years of MASH. Today, episode 7 from season 1, Bananas, Crackers, and Nuts. Man's gotta eat.
What, did you send out to the enemy for that sandwich?
McIntyre.
Oh, getting the CP, Mr. Frank.
Hey, Radar. What is urea testing? More choppers, ambulances?
The deluge is over. The enemy's pulled back, and it's going to take them at least a week to regroup.
Hey! Okay. Darling, we're about to make each other very happy. It's dry.
You can't make them dry enough for me.
I mean, the still is dry, you knucklehead. You didn't put the fixings in last night.
Last
I
night.
wasn't here last night.
That's no excuse. Hey, what is this? What's happening to us?
Our first fight.
We're always on the same side.
Yeah, us against them.
Whoever did them, we were always us.
If I was to analyze your symptoms,
Yeah,
I would say stress,
yeah.
irritability from overwork,
That's what I got.
and you know what I would prescribe?
2 days rest and recreation at the R&R Center in Tokyo.
Actually, I was thinking about 3 days.
Well, you're the doctor.
Hey, Henry, if you don't let us go, they'll take us out of here in a rubber truck.
If you're leaving, that means Frank Burns is in charge.
And he'll never let us out.
Every time you go, he turns into instant Hitler.
Let go.
I had a dream last night that I was asleep, and I dreamt it while I was awake.
Are you nuts? Move out. Were you acting?
You ain't seen nothing yet. Lieutenant, check the patient in bed number 5, will you?
This scene's usually cut in syndication. You're a good dog. You get to sleep on bed.
If it's the one I want to hear.
Listen, maybe I've been unfair.
Wait a minute, what did you have in mind?
Whatever you have in mind.
Lieutenant, if I didn't know you better, I'd be hurt.
But Hawkeye,
I know what you want. What they all want. You think just because the guy smiles at you and lets you get in front of him in chow line, he's a pushover. Well, let me tell you something, Lieutenant. Forget it. I'm not that kind of a boy.
It's a shame we only got Marcia Strassman for the first season.
I'm worried about
I like her a
Hawkeye.
lot.
Well, I wouldn't be. He does very well looking after himself.
He seems to be losing touch with reality.
I think the last person we have to worry about is Hawkeye Pierce.
I second that.
Were you just in surgery?
I'd rather not say.
All right, what's all that funny business there?
There's nothing funny here to me, Frank. I happen to be very serious about this delicious piece of liver.
Where did you get liver? They're serving hamburger.
This is mine, and you can't have any.
Okay. But where did you get it?
From that North Korean.
You mean the one that...
The one that croaked.
You must be loony. Now, what is this?
If you want to join me for breakfast, we can have a stack of pancreas. You touched my plate. You're not sterile. You've ruined my liver. I don't think I needed that.
How about this? I have a psychiatrist friend in the 423rd evac, Phil Sherman. He's been crazy about me for years. Crazy, isn't that funny? The point is, Sherman's a brilliant psychiatrist, and if anybody can spot a phony... Do you see what I'm getting at?
By order of Major Frank Burns, acting commanding officer.
What?
Captain B.F. Pierce will make himself available tomorrow morning for an examination by Captain Philip G. Sherman.
What kind of an examination?
Psychiatric.
Psychiatric. Well, you can just tell your psychiatrist that I'm not going to be here.
Yeah, tell him to start without him.
We're going to be in a hotel in Tokyo.
Oh,
Oh, the bellhops are here. This is a nice room.
Yeah, I stay here all the time.
Well, thanks, fellas. I'll just slip into something comfortable. I think they're waiting for a tip.
Captain Sherman.
Stuart Margolin.
Excuse me, Captain. Corporal, take the captain's bags to the
You
visiting
might
room.
recognize him as Angel from Rockford Files.
Sir?
Dismissed.
Yes, sir.
He'll show back up again later as a different character, but with similar tendencies. Which we'll see ain't necessarily a good thing.
It's been a long time.
San Diego.
I love his
I waited
voice.
for you in the bar until 4 a.m. You never came.
I said I wouldn't.
You didn't lie.
I think you'd better see Captain Pierce right away.
Captain, for me to do my job, I've got to know what's bothering you, if anything. So the sooner you trust me, the sooner I'm going to be able to help you.
Oh, I trust you. Why wouldn't I trust you?
That's a very healthy attitude.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
To be sure.
Right.
Wrong.
Beg your pardon?
Oh, I was just associating freely. I thought you'd expect that.
Well, fine.
And dandy.
Doctor.
Nurse.
No, no, no.
Yes.
No. Let's get right to it. What's your problem?
I'm in love.
That's nice. I'm sure. But it doesn't explain your rather erratic behavior of late.
Well, maybe it's because I'm in love and he doesn't even know I exist.
Did you say he?
I'm relying on your professional discretion.
Of course. Who is it?
Frank Burns.
Go on, please.
If only he knew I sleep every night with a shaving brush under my pillow. But he's only got eyes for hot lips.
That would be Major Houlihan? Keep talking, Doctor.
Oh, he's beautiful. You have that head
Captain
doctor
Sherman
report to my
see you
office as soon as he can.
available.
Major?
Captain.
Captain? Sure.
Well, sit down.
The captain thinks that Pierce is a candidate for the funny farm. Now, we all know what a practical joker he is.
Colonel, I'm taking him with me to Tokyo tomorrow.
You're gonna what?
I think Captain Pierce can use a few weeks of observation.
Major Houlihan, you tell him.
You mean poor Hawkeye?
What poor Hawkeye?
Poor sick Hawkeye?
Sick.
Sick.
Oh, come on. You know I was only putting you on about Frank Burns.
Of course. But you have done some pretty bizarre things.
Gee, I can't imagine why. I'm 12,000 miles away from home sewing together soldiers who aren't old enough to shave, while a bunch of people I don't know keep dropping bombs on the building where I work, which has a big red cross painted on the roof.
The canery is afoot.
Well, thank you very much for your advice, sir. I'll be sure to send home for that book by Sergeant Freud.
That's Sigmund Freud.
This will be a little ploy they do a lot.
Night.
Good
Walk
night,
the
sir.
names on the tents.
There's no light.
Is that so, sir? Oh, it must be a burned-out bulb. I could scrape one up for you.
Unnecessary. My profession is helping people find their way in the dark.
Ah.
Oh, yes, sir.
Pardon me, I thought I heard somebody yell for help. Carry on.
Carry on, hell! I did yell for help!
Captain Sherman! Margaret!
Sex maniac!
Margaret, it's all a horrible mistake. I've been victimized.
It was a horrible mistake. He was victimized.
Waiting to spring on an innocent young girl!
What the Sam hell is going on in here? She wanted me. I thought she wanted me. I'm a very controlled person.
Of course you are. You're just having a little gyroscope trouble.
Little trouble with your what? I'll pack you some bananas.
And I'll get you some crackers and nuts.
Goodbye, Margaret. Well, here you go, man. 1 full week of our end.
Oh, fucking week, baby. Let's go.
We earned them.
Yes, indeedy.
Choppers.
Motherfucker.
Attention all personnel.
And I catch a break.
Casualties. Report immediately to admitting ward and operating room. On a double.
Season 1, Episode 7, MASH. Stuart Margolin. Yeah, he got set up pretty bad there. You know, what you gonna do? Margaret starts undressing in my tent, I might give her a little hug myself. I don't know. I think we started to see the medical advisor, Dr. Dishel, will have started to add a little assistance to the production and help bring things a little more realistically to us in the operating room. And I guess at the dinner table, Hawkeye having a little bit of fresh liver, no onions. Of course, that'll come into another episode. River of liver and an ocean of fish. That'll be a good one. So yeah, still rolling through it. Nice little tight episode. Hijinks. You know, we start off with those guys have been in 3 days of nonstop surgery. Dead on their feet. Wanting a little R&R. Of course, Henry gets a little golf game in. No problem. Yeah, pretty good episode overall. Thanks for stopping in. Do the YouTube stuff down below. Like, comment, subscribe. We do appreciate that. My God, we got 22 subscribers now. Awful heady territory. Headed to 1,000. That's what's up, man.